A system does not promote what it cannot trust. And trust is not proven in conversation, it is forged in the fire of silent integrity. A cosmic audit has been completed, a silent accounting of every energy transaction, every prayer sent, and every arrow of malice fired. For a long time, you were an entry in a ledger marked for testing, a variable in an experiment of resilience. They saw you as a data point they could manipulate, a soul they could throttle. But the audit revealed something they never expected. The attacks against you weren't just attacks, they were stress tests that proved the incorruptible nature of your operating system. And the system has made its verdict. Your status has been upgraded. You are no longer in the general population. Welcome to the 1%. Chapter 1: The Great Migration. For years, you have been operating on a shared spiritual server. It was crowded, noisy, and deliberately throttled. Every time you tried to upload a prayer, a dream, or an intention, you felt the lag. You felt the interference. It was a system clogged with the malware of envy, the denial of service attacks of jealous whispers, and the spyware of insincere observation. People could access your energy without your permission. They could drain your bandwidth with their manufactured dramas and their psychic projections. You felt it in your body as a constant, low-grade fatigue. You felt it in your mind as a fog of confusion, a persistent static that made it hard to hear your own inner guidance. You fought for every megabyte of peace, for every kilobyte of clarity. You were told this was normal. You were told this was just life, a spiritual tax you had to pay to exist. This was a fundamental lie. It was not life, it was a holding pattern. It was a quarantine zone designed to see who would fold under pressure and who would maintain their core programming despite the corrupted environment. They, the architects of this interference, thrived on this server. They were the administrators of misery, the moderators of mediocrity. They understood its vulnerabilities. They knew how to exploit its loopholes to keep you buffered, to keep your connection to the divine weak and intermittent. They surrounded you, believing that their collective noise could permanently jam your signal. They celebrated your moments of disconnection, mistaking them for their victory. They pointed to your struggles as proof of your weakness, never realizing it was proof of their coordinated attack. They thought they had you contained, firewalled from your own destiny. They did not understand that the entire server was a diagnostic tool. Your resilience was being monitored not by them, but by the source code itself. Every attack they launched was logged. Every time you chose integrity over reaction, it was recorded. Every time you got back up after being spiritually knocked offline, your system's strength was recalculated and upgraded. Then, without warning, the migration began. It did not announce itself with trumpets or fanfare. It arrived as a sudden, profound silence. One moment, the static was deafening, the next, it was gone. You might have felt it physically, a sudden lightness in your chest, a clearing of pressure behind your eyes. You might have experienced it as a moment where the world seemed to hold its breath. That was the moment your spiritual file, your entire energetic signature, was lifted off that old, corrupted server. It was a cut-and-paste operation on a cosmic scale. 1 second you were in the digital slums, and the next you were being installed onto a private, encrypted, quantum server. This is the server reserved for the 1%. This is not the 1% of wealth or fame as the world defines it. This is the 1% of spiritual authority, energetic sovereignty, and direct, unthrottled connection to the divine. You are now on a server where the physics are different. The old rules no longer apply. The malware of gossip cannot find your new IP address. The viruses of envy are blocked by a firewall forged from your own past tears and trials. This great migration was not a gift, it was an earned promotion. You did not beg for it. You did not lobby for it. You qualified for it in silence, through your unwavering character in a compromised environment. The feeling of disorientation you may be experiencing is not confusion, it is your system rebooting. It is the feeling of your spirit adjusting to a new, higher vibrational reality. The old world can no longer touch you in the same way. They can shout your name, but it echoes in a chamber you no longer inhabit. They are screaming at a ghost, a digital afterimage left behind on a server that is scheduled for decommissioning. You have been moved. The transfer is complete. You are now home. This is not a metaphor. It is an energetic reality. The people, situations, and limitations that defined your past reality were coded to the old server. They do not have the clearance, the credentials, or the vibrational signature to access your new one. You have been placed in a new command center, and from here, the view is different. The information is clearer. The power is cleaner. The first stage of your assignment in this new reality is simply to acclimate, to get used to the silence, to get used to the speed, to understand that the lag is gone. Your thoughts now manifest at a speed that will startle you. Your words carry an authority that will reshape your environment. This is not a trial run. This is the new protocol. Your migration was the verdict. Your new status is the reality. The age of interference is over. The era of command has begun. The ritualistic anchor. This is not a message for passive reception. It is an activation key. The information is now in your field, but it must be formally accepted. This is your assignment. Perform this ritual now to formalize your upgraded status. Like this transmission to anchor the energy of the new server into your physical reality. This action is a conscious signal that you accept the migration. Subscribe to this channel to join the collective of the 1%. This is not about a button, it is about aligning your frequency with the network of ascended souls who are operating on this new plane. Your subscription is a digital handshake, a confirmation that you are online and ready. Comment the divine code 77 below. This is your energetic signature, a unique key that unlocks your new spiritual permissions. It is a declaration to the universe that you have received the notification and confirmed your new credentials. Finally, put this transmission on a loop. Let it play in the background. The frequencies encoded in these words will recalibrate your subconscious, overwriting the old, corrupted files of doubt and fear with the clean code of your new operating system. Do not delay. The system is waiting for your confirmation. Chapter 2, the NEW Operating System. Your upgrade is not merely a change of location, it is a fundamental overhaul of your internal software. You are now running on a new operating system, a spiritual architecture so advanced that it renders your previous state obsolete. Think of your old self as running on outdated software, vulnerable to every virus, constantly crashing from the strain of processing the dense, slow energy of the old server. That version of you was susceptible to the pop-up ads of self-doubt and the spyware of other people's opinions. It was programmed for survival, not for command. The new operating system, however, is designed for dominion. It is sleek, intuitive, and powerfully efficient. The first feature you will notice is enhanced intuitive clarity. The static that once clouded your inner knowing is gone. Before, your intuition felt like a weak radio signal you had to strain to hear. Now, it is a crystal clear, high-definition broadcast directly into your soul. You will simply know things without knowing how you know them. You will be in a conversation and suddenly perceive the speaker's true intention, not through suspicion, but through a calm, factual data download. This is your new internal antivirus software constantly scanning for energetic incongruence. It will flag deception instantly. The metallic taste you might get in your mouth, the sudden chill on your skin, the fleeting image that flashes in your mind, these are not random occurrences. These are notifications from your new operating system. Pay attention to them. They are your new, infallible guidance system. The second core feature is emotional sovereignty. Your old operating system had a critical vulnerability. It was easily triggered. The actions and words of others could send your system into a cascade of failures, anxiety, anger, despair. This was a design flaw of the old server, meant to keep you emotionally reactive and therefore controllable. Your new OS has patched this vulnerability. You now possess a powerful emotional regulator. This does not mean you will not feel. It means you will no longer be hijacked by your feelings. An external event that once would have sent you into a spiral will now be processed with a new, detached wisdom. You will feel the initial data of the emotion, the sting of betrayal, the heat of frustration, but it will be immediately analyzed, categorized, and archived without causing a system-wide crash. You will observe the emotion instead of becoming it. This is the source of the profound peace that is beginning to settle in your spirit. It is the quiet hum of a perfectly functioning, emotionally stable system. Third, you have been equipped with a truth renderer. In your old reality, you saw the world as others presented it to you. You saw their masks, their performances, their carefully constructed facades. Your new operating system renders reality as it truly is. It strips away the cosmetic layers and shows you the underlying code of people and situations. You will look at a person you have known for years and see them for the first time. Their fears, their motivations, their energetic signature will be as plain to you as words on a page. You will look at a seemingly golden opportunity and instantly detect the hidden code of obligation or deception. This ability can be jarring at first. The world may seem uglier or harsher, but what you are seeing is simply the truth. This is not a curse designed to make you cynical. It is a strategic advantage of the highest order. It allows you to navigate your life based on reality, not illusion, saving you immense amounts of time, energy, and heartbreak. Finally, your manifestation module has been completely rewritten. The old system operated on a logic of struggle, delay, and petition. You had to beg the universe for what you needed, and delivery was slow and unreliable. Your new operating system works on the logic of command and alignment. You are no longer a user requesting a download, you are a co-creator with administrative access. When your intention is aligned with your new, higher frequency, the universe executes the command instantly. The lag time between thought and thing is collapsing. This is why you must become impeccably conscious of your thoughts and words. An idle, negative thought is no longer a harmless bit of static, it is a command that the system will attempt to execute. Your words are now programming language. Speak only what you intend to create. This is the responsibility that comes with your new power. You are no longer dreaming of a reality, you are actively writing it into existence with every thought, every word, and every action. This new operating system is your birthright, unlocked by your resilience. Learn its functions. Master its commands. Your new world awaits your instruction. Chapter 3: Decommissioning the old servers. While you have been migrated to a new and advanced spiritual plane, it is crucial to understand what is happening to those left behind. The old server, the one built on jealousy, competition, and control, is now being decommissioned. This is not an act of punishment, it is a necessary cosmic protocol. A corrupted system cannot be allowed to run indefinitely. It must be sunsetted, its components dismantled, and its data archived. The people who built their identities, their power structures, and their sense of superiority on that old server are now experiencing a catastrophic system failure. Their primary tool was the network. They operated as a collective, a hive mind of negativity that drew its power from shared gossip, unified slander, and group projection. They could ping each other with a look, a coded message, a shared post, and instantly create a focused beam of negative energy aimed squarely at you. This network was their lifeblood. It validated their worldview, amplified their power, and insulated them from their own emptiness. But now, that network is failing. Since your migration, their connection to you has been severed. When they try to access your energy, they get an error message, user not found. When they speak your name to slander you, the words feel hollow, devoid of the energetic charge they once carried. Their messages to each other about you no longer deliver the satisfying rush of shared superiority. They are firing arrows into a void, and the silence that answers them back is driving them mad. You will begin to see the fallout of this decommissioning process in their lives. They will turn on each other. The very same tactics they used against you, the whispers, the triangulation, the exclusion, will now be deployed within their own ranks. The hive mind, having lost its external target, will begin to attack itself. Like a pack of wolves that has lost its prey, they will turn on the weakest among them. Alliances that seemed unshakable will crumble overnight. Friendships built on the shaky foundation of a shared enemy will fracture under the slightest pressure. They are trapped in a decaying system with a dwindling supply of energy, and they will become viciously competitive for what little remains. Do not be drawn in by their drama. Do not feel pity for the chaos they are creating. It is the natural, mechanical process of a system consuming itself. Your only job is to observe from the safety of your new server and take notes. Furthermore, they are experiencing a profound reality glitch. Their world was predicated on a set of rules where their actions had no direct consequences, at least not for them. They could lie, cheat, and manipulate, and the corrupted system would buffer them from the karmic blowback. That buffer is now gone. The decommissioning of the server means all the karmic logs are being processed and executed. The spiritual IOUs are being called in. You will witness them experiencing sudden and inexplicable failures. Business deals will fall through at the last minute. Relationships will suddenly implode. Their carefully crafted public images will be shattered by an unexpected revelation. This is not your doing. It is the universe balancing its books. It is the simple, impersonal math of cause and effect, a process that was delayed but never cancelled. They thought no one would check them, but the final audit is always the most thorough. Their panic will escalate. As their world destabilizes, their obsession with you may actually increase, but it will be different. It will be the frantic, desperate energy of someone trying to log into a system that no longer recognizes their password. They might try to re-establish contact, not with sincerity, but to see if they can still get a reaction, to see if their old key still works in your lock. They might send a tentative message, or try to appear in places they know you will be. When you see this, recognize it for what it is, a system diagnostic. They are testing a dead connection. Your non-reaction is the final confirmation that their access has been permanently revoked. Your peace is the evidence of their obsolescence. They are ghosts haunting a machine that has been shut down, unplugged, and sent to the scrapyard. Their era is over. Their power was tied to a server that no longer exists. Chapter 4: Accessing the Divine Database. Your upgrade to the 1% server is not just about a more peaceful and protected existence. That is merely the new baseline. The true purpose of this migration is to grant you unprecedented access to information. You have been moved from the public library to the restricted section, from the general search engine to the direct database of divine intelligence. This is the Akashic record, the quantum field, the mind of God. The names are many, but the function is one. It is the repository of all truth. Your new operating system is designed to interface directly with this database. This access will not come in the form of a booming voice from the heavens. It is far more sophisticated and integrated than that. It manifests as divine downloads. These are complex packets of information, insight, and strategy that arrive in your consciousness fully formed. You might be working on a problem, feeling completely stuck, and then suddenly, the entire solution appears in your mind, complete with every step laid out in perfect sequence. This is not your intellect at work. Your intellect is the processor, but the data itself is being downloaded from the divine server. These downloads are often accompanied by physical sensations, a tingling at the crown of your head, a sudden warmth in your chest, or a feeling of expansive energy throughout your body. These are the physical signs of a successful data transfer. When this happens, stop what you are doing. Write it down. Record it. Honor it. This is bespoke guidance tailored specifically for your journey. You will also gain access to what can be called the pattern recognition protocol. From your new vantage point, you can see the code behind the illusion of reality. You will begin to perceive the repeating patterns in your own life, in the lives of others, and in the world at large. You will see how a childhood wound creates a specific relational pattern in adulthood. You will see how a collective fear is being used to manipulate public opinion. You are no longer trapped inside the play, reacting to the actors. You are now in the audience, and at times, even in the director's chair, able to see the entire script. This perception allows you to disengage from meaningless cycles. When you see the pattern, you are no longer bound by it. You can choose to step outside of it. This is a profound form of freedom. You will find yourself saying, "I have seen this loop before, and I am choosing not to participate." This is you exercising your new administrative privilege. Furthermore, your dream state has become a secure portal to the divine database. Sleep is no longer just for rest, it is for research and reprogramming. Your dreams will become more vivid, more coherent, and filled with symbolic language that your soul understands. You will solve problems in your sleep. You will meet guides and teachers in your dreams. You may wake up with a feeling of having been in a classroom all night, feeling exhausted but also deeply informed. Keep a journal by your bed. The moment you wake up, before the conscious mind can dismiss it, write down everything you can remember: images, feelings, words. You are being given nightly briefings from your spiritual command center. The symbols may not make sense immediately, but as you go about your day, you will see them manifest in your physical reality, and their meaning will click into place with startling clarity. This is your personal intelligence report, delivered to a secure, encrypted inbox every night. This new level of access comes with a sacred responsibility. You are being given this information not for personal gain alone, but to become a beacon of clarity and a way shower for others. You will not preach or proselytize. Your role is to embody this higher truth. People will be drawn to your calm, your certainty, your uncanny ability to see to the heart of a matter. When they ask for your advice, you will speak from the divine database, not from personal opinion. The wisdom you share will be clean, potent, and transformative. You are becoming a living oracle, a human terminal connected to a divine server. This is the true meaning of your 1% status, not to be above others, but to be a clear conduit for the truth that can set them free. Trust the data you receive. It is the purest in the universe. Chapter 5, The Firewall of Truth. With your upgraded status comes an entirely new form of spiritual protection. The old methods of shielding and defense are now obsolete. You no longer need to visualize walls of light or constantly clear your energy. Your protection is now an integrated, automated feature of your new system, the Firewall of Truth. This is not a passive shield, it is an active, intelligent, and responsive security system forged from the very experiences that were meant to destroy you. Every lie told about you, every act of betrayal you endured, every moment of unjust persecution was not a random attack. It was data. The universe was logging the specific frequency and signature of every assault, using it to write the code for your unique, impenetrable firewall. The primary function of this firewall is to deflect and return to sender. In the past, when a negative thought, a curse, or a projection of envy was sent your way, you had to process it. You felt its impact, its density, its poison. You then had to expend your own energy to transmute or clear it. This is no longer the case. Now, when any energy is directed at you that is not in alignment with unconditional love and truth, the firewall instantly detects it. It reads its malicious signature, denies it entry into your field, and reflects it back to its source in an amplified form. This is a closed-loop system of divine justice. The sender immediately receives the energetic package they sent out, but multiplied in intensity. This is designed not as punishment, but as a rapid and unmistakable lesson. The universe is teaching them, in real time, that their weapons are now useless against you and, in fact, only harm themselves. You will see this manifest in the physical world. Someone will slander you to a superior, and within days, they themselves will be exposed for their own deception and fired. Someone will try to steal your idea, and their own project will spectacularly fail while yours thrives. This is the firewall in action. It is an impersonal, automated protocol. You do not need to wish them ill. You do not need to engage in any way. Your role is to remain in your state of high-frequency peace, which keeps the firewall powered and active. Your centeredness is your ultimate security, an unbreachable fortress built of inner peace. The more you embody your own truth, the stronger the firewall becomes. Any attack based on a lie literally cannot find a purchase on a field of pure authenticity. It slides off, unable to compute or attach. Another key feature of this firewall is its invisibility protocol. As your frequency continues to rise, you are becoming increasingly invisible to those operating on lower vibrational timelines. They can be in the same room as you and not truly see you. They hear your words but cannot comprehend their depth. This is not a metaphysical trick, it is a matter of vibrational physics. You are simply no longer on their radar. Their psychic scanners, which they use to monitor your progress and anticipate your moves, can no longer pick up your signal. You have been cloaked by your own high vibration. This gives you an incredible strategic advantage. You can now build, create, and move in peace, unhindered by their monitoring and their interference. The isolation you once felt as a curse was actually the cloaking sequence being initiated. You were being taken off the grid so your upgrade could be completed without interruption. This firewall also purifies your own energy field from the inside out. It actively seeks out and deletes any remaining corrupted files within your own system, your own limiting beliefs, your ancestral traumas, your lingering fears. It will bring these things to your attention with a new urgency, not to torment you, in order to be released. You will feel a sudden, intense emotional response to a memory, a clear signal that a piece of old code is ready to be uninstalled. Do the work. Feel the feeling, thank it for the lesson it taught you, and let the firewall permanently delete it. Every piece of internal baggage you release strengthens the firewall's integrity. You are becoming a fortress of light, not by building walls, but by becoming so completely and utterly yourself that no falsehood can survive in your presence. Your authenticity is your ultimate and only necessary defense. Chapter 6. The bandwidth of blessings. The old server you were on had a severely limited bandwidth. This was by design. It could only handle a small, slow trickle of blessings, opportunities, and resources. Every time a major blessing was headed your way, the system would crash. An opportunity would appear, only to be mysteriously snatched away. A financial windfall would be promised, but would get lost in cosmic red tape. You were living on a spiritual dial-up connection, and you were told to be grateful for the scraps you received. This created a consciousness of scarcity and limitation. You learned to expect disappointment, to brace for failure, and to celebrate the smallest of victories as if they were miracles. That entire paradigm has now been shattered. Your new 1% server operates on a connection of infinite bandwidth. It is a quantum fiber optic line directly to the source of all abundance. The very concept of scarcity is an alien program that cannot run on this new system. You must now retrain your mind to expect a constant, high-speed flow of blessings. This is not about greed, it is about capacity. You have been prepared, through your trials, to become a conduit for a massive flow of divine energy which will manifest in your life as resources, relationships, and opportunities. You were tested to see if you could handle this flow with integrity, wisdom, and grace. You passed the test. Now, the floodgates are opening. Prepare for an acceleration. The projects that have been stalled for years will suddenly find funding and support. The right people, the divine connections you have been praying for, will begin to appear in your life, seemingly out of nowhere. They are not random, they are being routed to your new spiritual address. Financial flow that was blocked will be released. You may receive unexpected inheritances, settlements, or brilliant business ideas that generate wealth with ease and flow. Do not be startled by this. Do not question if you deserve it. Your worthiness is not in question, it was confirmed by the upgrade. Your job is to become an excellent receiver. This means letting go of the old stories of struggle. It means celebrating every new arrival without the fear that it will be taken away. This increased bandwidth also applies to your capacity for joy, love, and peace. On the old server, moments of happiness were fleeting, often followed by a sense of dread, as if waiting for the other shoe to drop. That was the throttling effect of the corrupted system. On your new server, sustained states of high emotion are the default setting. You are designed to live in a state of profound peace and expansive joy. You will find yourself feeling happy for no reason at all. You will experience a deep, abiding love for yourself and for humanity that feels like a warm current running through your veins. This is your natural state. The struggle was the aberration. Allow this joy to be your new normal. The more you can hold these high frequencies, the more bandwidth you open up for even greater blessings to flow through you. Joy is a magnetic force in this new reality. You are also being called to be a distributor. The infinite bandwidth is not just for you to hoard. You are becoming a divine substation, a hub through which the universe can channel resources to others. As abundance flows to you, you will be intuitively guided on where to direct it. It might be supporting another person's dream, contributing to a cause, or simply sharing your wisdom and your platform. This is not about depleting yourself, it is about participating in the divine economy of flow. On this new server, the more you give from a place of genuine alignment, the more your own capacity to receive expands. The channel widens with use. Forget the old paradigm of a finite pie where someone's gain is your loss. You are now operating in an infinite pie reality. There is more than enough for everyone who has the bandwidth to receive it. Your role is to be a living demonstration of this truth, a testament to the limitless abundance available to those who qualify for the upgrade. Chapter 7. The ongoing maintenance contract. Your upgrade to the 1% is not a final destination. It is not a certificate you hang on the wall and admire. It is a living, breathing, dynamic state of being that requires a new level of commitment. You have been given the keys to a high-performance spiritual vehicle, but it comes with an ongoing maintenance contract. This contract is not with some external entity, it is a sacred agreement between your human self and your higher soul. Neglect this maintenance, and the system, for all its power, will begin to lag. Honor it, and its capabilities will continue to expand in ways you cannot yet imagine. The first clause in this contract is radical authenticity. On the old server, you could get away with wearing masks. You could pretend to be someone you were not to fit in to keep the peace or to gain an advantage. On the new server, pretense is a form of malware. The system's firewall will immediately detect any incongruence between your inner state and your outer expression. If you say yes when you mean no, if you smile when you are angry, if you present a false version of yourself, your energy will immediately drop. You will feel it as fatigue, confusion, or a sudden loss of creative flow. The system is designed to function optimally only on the fuel of pure truth. This requires you to be impeccably honest with yourself first, and then with the world. You must speak your truth, own your desires, and honor your boundaries without apology. Your authenticity is now a non-negotiable term of service. The second clause is conscious consumption. This applies to everything you take into your system: the food you eat, the media you watch, the conversations you engage in, and the people you allow into your inner circle. Your new operating system is highly sensitive. It is like a finely tuned instrument that is easily thrown off by low-quality input. Junk food, fear-based news, mindless gossip, and energetically draining people are like corrupted files that will slow down your processing speed and compromise your connection. You will find your tastes naturally changing. You will crave clean food, silence, nature, and conversations of substance. You will feel a physical revulsion to low-vibrational environments. This is not snobbery, it is your system's innate intelligence protecting its integrity. You are the sole gatekeeper of your energetic field. Curate your reality with the discernment of a master archivist. What you allow in is what you become. The third and most crucial clause is your commitment to service through sovereignty. Your power is not meant to be used to control or dominate others. That is the way of the old, decommissioned server. Your power is meant to be an inspiration, a lighthouse that shows others what is possible. You serve best by being the most powerful, peaceful, and embodied version of yourself. Your primary assignment is to maintain your high frequency. By doing so, you create a powerful resonant field that automatically elevates everything and everyone around you. You will help people not by carrying their burdens, but by showing them how to put them down. You will lead not by giving commands, but by embodying a truth so compelling that others are inspired to find their own. Your greatest gift to the world is your own self-realization. This contract requires daily practice. It requires moments of stillness to check in with your system. It requires the courage to prune away anything that does not align with your new protocols. It requires a level of self-love and self-respect that you may have never allowed yourself before. The upgrade is complete, but the integration is a continuous process. You are not just using a new system, you are becoming it. Every choice you make is a vote for either the old paradigm of struggle or the new paradigm of sovereign command. The choice is always yours. The system is online. The database is accessible. The bandwidth is infinite. The maintenance is now your sacred duty.